happy Gaura, which is also happens to be the new year for the Gaudiya Vaishnavas. Prabhu, would you allow me to share the screen, Prabhu?
Yes, 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 Prabhu.
Is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, thank you. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Dvaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Dvaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरक्षे नमः आनंद लीलामय विग्रहाय हेमादिव्य छवि सुंदराय तस्मै महाप्रेम रसप्रदाय चैतन्य चंद्राय नमो नमस्ते यस्यैव पादाम्बुजभक्तिलभ्य प्रेमाविधाना परमापुमार्थ तस्मै जगन्मङ्गलमङ्गलाय चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिनि नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणि निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे भविष्य Hare Krishna, Suprabhatam to all the devotees present in this Sangha. And firstly, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to Mathurapati Prabhu for kindly giving me this opportunity to glorify Sri Mahaprabhu and all the wonderful associates of his on this divine appearance day Mahotsav. Thank you, Prabhuji. So today, let's look at this beautiful verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 1.132. Anarpitacharim chirat karunayavatirnah khalau samarpaitum unnato jvalarasam swabhakti shriyam haripurata sundara duti kadamba sandipitaha sada hridaya khandare spurutuva sachinandata. May the Supreme Lord, who is known as son of Sachi Devi, be transcendently situated in the innermost core of your heart, resplendent with radiance of molten gold. He has descended in the age of Kali by his causeless mercy to bestow what no incarnation has ever offered before, the most elevated mellow of devotional service, the mellow of conjugal love. Purport by His Divine Grace, Abhay Charanarvinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. This verse from Vidigdha Madhava 1.2 also appears in the Adi Leela 1.4 and 3.4. In his commentary on the Vidigdha Madhava, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur remarks, Mahaprabho spuritim vina hari leela rasa swadhana roop dana anupa anupapattir iti bhavaha. Without the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, one cannot describe the pastimes of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, Srila Rupa Goswami said, वो वो युष्माकं हृदयरूप कुख्यां सचिनंदनो हरिः पक्षे सिंह स्फुरतु. May Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is exactly like a lion that kills all the elephants of desires, be awakened within everyone's heart by his merciful blessings. One can understand the transcendental pastimes of Krishna. It's a very beautiful verse, and Gaudiya Vaishnavas consider that this verse has so many secrets hidden inside. How it has been, uh, Krishnaraj Kaviraj Goswami is describing this beautiful verse, and the references also is been taken as the purport. Srila Prabhupada is describing that this is from the verse of Vidigdha Madhava, and as you know, that it is, if anything is given or referred more than twice or thrice, hmm, then we can understand its spiritual significance. So let's look at the verse very carefully once again. Hmm. Anarpita, ana arpita. Arpita means something which is offered. Arpana. Hmm. So anarpita, not bestowed. Charim, having been formally. It's anything which has not been given before. So if you carefully note, a lot of times you would have, while studying Bhagavatam or while engaging in Shravan Seva, you would see that many of the persons from the Puranas or the scriptures, you know, that they would often not meditate on the form of Vishnu because getting bestowed or getting benediction from Vishnu, Lord Vishnu, it's very, very difficult because the wait time is too long. And on top of that, he may bestow or he may not bestow. So that's why a lot of times you see that demonic natured persons, they find a shortcut, try to please Brahmaji or try to please Lord Shiva and try to get the blessings. Hmm. So here, but you see, it's completely, on the other side, very contrary, that Bhagavan himself is trying to come and bestow something which has never been given. Hmm. And and this is happening for a long time. Hmm. Why long time? Because Krishna comes hmm, in one day of Brahma. And Mahaprabhu may come or may not come when Krishna's appearance happens. So the last time it was actually done was a very, very long time ago. Mm. So you see that this whole uh, uh, pastime of Mahaprabhu is very, very significant, and it is glorified in multi levels by many of the acharyas. Let's see further. Karunaya, by causeless mercy. Hmm. Avatirna, descended in the age of Kali. So, in what was the necessity that Mahaprabhu, Krishna had come? Krishna came, he established Dharma again, had a great Mahabharata war under his guidance, and all the unwanted personalities were removed. Hmm. The right person was installed, like what happened, Parshurama also did something very similar in the past. Hmm. Then what was necessity that Mahaprabhu, Krishna had to come again as Mahaprabhu? Hmm. So it is said that Mahaprabhu, Krishna, he gave two primary instructions. Hmm. In the last part of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, can anyone say what were those very two verses? Anyone would like to volunteer? There are so many verses in the last chapter. What are those two very important verses? Hare
That
Krishna.
Sarvadharma,
Ha.
Sarvadharma.
Yes, thank you, Prabhu. That's one. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Aham tvam sarva papepya mokshisami ma suchaha. And what is the next one?
Manmana bhavat bhakto.
Beautiful. Yes, thank you. So, Mahaprabhu, the reason, one of the reasons for Mahaprabhu's appearance also happens that he had actually told about this. Hmm. Sarva dharman parityajya, manmana bhava bhakto. But how does one follow that? Or he had to show this in person. How to do sarva dharman parityajya. So you can see that both these things in the life of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, hmm, that he had completely, renounced, though he was very scholarly and he was fighting and arguing every the Mayavad in the beginning and other things. He was a big supporter because he studied from that particular school. Whereas Gadadhar Pandit always desired that he becomes a devotee. And somehow he was every time trying to remind. And as you know, the Amsha, that their original Swarupa mm, is also Gadadhar Pandit also happens to be Radharani. What is the necessity for her to come again as Radharani? Uh, is because to remind Mahaprabhu that there is a purpose. Mm. So that's a different subject. We will not get into that direction at this moment. Let's look further. What is, Kalau? It is said that this Kali Yuga is not like a regular Kali Yuga, but this is called Dhanya Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga, which is very Dhanya, very fortunate, because Mahaprabhu himself has appeared. And we also see that what he is doing while appearing here, he's not trying to do paritranaya sadhunam, yeah, which he's doing, but no vinashaya cha dushkritam, yeah, that is also he doing. Uh, Dharma samsthapanarthaya, yeah, it's kind of like that is doing, but not in the way that he tried to do in the past. But what he's trying to do is samarpaitum unnata ujjvala rasam, giving this, bestowing the most elevated Ujjvala Rasa, the conjugal mellow, which was not given in the past. Hmm. And this is considered uh, Swabhakti, his own bhakti, Shriya, the treasure. Hmm. So every different Bhagavan's incarnation has got a certain specific purposes. Hmm. But Purata, then gold, uh, Sundara, most beautiful, Duti of splendor, Kadamba, with a multitude. So, Sandipita, illuminated, Sada, always Hridaya Khandare in the cavity of the heart, Spurutva, let him be manifest. Va, your Sachinandana, son of Mother Sachi. A very beautiful verse. Very, very beautiful verse. So you see, straight away, we can understand that Lord Chaitanya is not something which is like a seasonal appearance kind of thing. If you see Narasimhadev keeps coming, Varahadev keeps coming, Mahaprabhu is a very, very rarest thing. So, it is said that once in a day of Brahma, which is 4 lakh 32, 4.32 billion years. I'm sorry. Mm. So this is the greatest gift, which is about the most intimate rasa. So if you see previous all the incarnations, you see there is a connection of Shanta, Dasya, mm, um, or Sakhya, and Vatsalya. But you would not see about Madhurya, most intimate connection, and something in that mood, which is often not described. Mm. But here, he is actually trying to describe about the Parakya Bhava. Mm. There is two kind of things, which is Swakya and Parakya. Mm. And this radiance, blazing conjugal love of gopis. So in the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavan Krishna mentions that love of these gopis he could never repay. In otherwise also we see that there are certain debts which as human, as a jiva, we can also not repay. Hmm? Something like the debt to the parents, hmm? And the debt to the Bhumi Devi, debt to our teachers, debt to the society, and so on. Because this is unconditional. The love of parents to their children or whatever they are giving them is beyond any expectation, at least in most of the time. mm, It does not have any condition to it. And it's a kind of natural love. We cannot, and they are giving that without any condition. So anything which is done without condition, and there is sacrifice involved, because when you say that someone loves someone, then there's always an element of sacrifice, and there's no ahamtva and mamatva, I and mine. So obviously, you can never repay that kind of debt. So it is the same thing that Krishna cannot repay the debt. Mm. So how the but still Krishna wants to do something for Srimati Radha and for the gopis. And what he uh, does is when he's coming as Mahaprabhu, he is distributing this love, which is the Krishna Prema, to everyone. And the only thing which is needed, the price for that is Laulyam. So, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains in Gita Vali that Mahaprabhu changed the spiritual currency. He does not ask for, jnana, vairagya, and any other different kind of things, which is actually often mentioned to if someone wants anything, then they have to go through all these different processes. But here the price is greed, the one, and only one thing. And the one who experiences this this feeling inside them, then automatically they get this Unnata Ujjvala. So, in general, if someone loves someone, like a mother loves the child, it's a very nature of the mother that the mother would do for whatever the child likes without asking the child and leaving all the comfort levels. The same way, when Mahaprabhu is coming, he is giving out this prema. And why he is doing this is because Srimati Radharani wants everyone to get this prema. Hmm. Krishna, he expects a lot. Yeah, he he sees the devotees thoroughly. He just not gives prema to anyone, because the moment you say uh, he gives prema, then he is surrendered to that devotee. Hmm. Some time long ago, a devotee asked this very strange question. Says, "We are all wearing tilak. That's fine. But why Mahaprabhu or why Krishna is wearing tilak?" Hmm. That was a very wonderful question. And then the answer at that moment I was not aware, because it was something very new. I never got this question. So when I checked the seniors, they mentioned that Krishna or Mahaprabhu themselves actually consider them to be the servant of all the devotees. So they would like to take that particular position. Hmm. So we see that this particular form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has internal reason of appearance and external reason for appearance. So there are three internal reasons for appearance. So this is the first one is to understand Srimati Radharani's love. Hmm. That to see what she really sees in him, what is making her so attracted. Hmm. The second one is to taste his own sweetness. So when he saw his his form in the water, he got a desire to taste his own sweetness. Mm. Uh, and also we see that you want to understand how the Radharani's the mood of Radharani. Mm. So the external reasons obviously are panipatina, sorry, the paritrana sadhana vinachaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya. So these are the external, but the internal reasons. Hmm. Uh, this is, you see, in this pastime of which is mentioned in most of the Chaitanya Leelas, that he completed distributing all this Harinam, went on for yatras, visited many places, many mathas, had discussions with many personalities, and then he was reminded by Advaita Acharya that you have to, you also have this internal reason for appearance. So if you see, Mahaprabhu started this Harinam Sankirtan behind closed doors. Initially, it started in Shiva Sangan. Hmm. And later part, it was the Gambira. Hmm. And in both the places, if you see, it started with the closed door and it ended in closed door. So this was a great secret, mm, a very great secret, which has just been distributed like anything. And the gopis actually cursed. Also, it is said that that Krishna left Srimati Radharani in lot of separation, and they wanted uh, Krishna to experience this particular separation. Hmm? And voluntarily, Krishna is going through this all these phases to understand the mood of Srimati Radharani. Hmm? So, this particular form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Swayam Bhagavan, we see that there is both happening at the same time, the union as well as the separation. And this may be a little advanced for this time. Maybe we will not have so much time to cover. But this is that, as we see the life of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is feeling both um, separation as well as union. Hmm. A lot of times it's been discussed about how, uh, or in other words, how it is, what is great, uh, union with the Lord or separation with the Lord. Often people would say that uh, this is actually union should be the better thing. Hmm. Or sometimes there is some varga of devotees which say separation is the greatest way to serve. Mm. Because, when you are separated, you feel more emotion, you feel more rasa. But it is said that in the great ocean of prema or the river of prema, these are both union and separation are the two banks. Mm. And Mahaprabhu is the prema Purushottama. Mm. And also, it is said that he is the one who is actually giving out this rasa. He's showing the exhibiting all these different beautiful rasas. So connection of devotee and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, uh, we see that he is distributing and without seeing any conditions, and everywhere he is just trying to see that somehow people take it up to this process of bhakti and make their life more successful. Mm. And oftentimes, what we are seeing is that we don't realize how fortunate we are. And we continue to engage in whatever activities we do materially and lose a lot of time. Mm. But the easiest thing to please is to do what our Guru wants. The easiest way to please Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is to see that we do what they like. And what Mahaprabhu likes is to spread the message of love to everyone, distribute this Harinam Sankirtan to everyone. It's the very easiest way. And leaving all the comfort zones and trying our best. And when we try to do all those things, we also realize that life is not very easy. There's so many things which keeps happening in our life. But we have to see that once we have taken up to the process of bhakti, everything, whatever happens in our life, is been designed by Krishna, is been designed by based on the principle of our karma, but at the same time, there's always a direct interference by the Lord. Hmm? So, to understand this, there is a very beautiful pastime. Uh, Often, if things happen, anything which happens, it's where we say that this person is responsible or that person is responsible. Everyone is responsible. Hmm? But actually, it's just the other way. Hmm? we have been in a certain place is because of our karma, our reactions. Mhm. And whatever happens to us is mercy of Krishna. So to remember this, there's a nice pastime which I will share with you. This is a pastime of Srila Gaura Das Babaji Maharaj, who's, as you know, he's a great Babaji, completely renounced, and his appearance was not ordinary. It was a very extraordinary appearance. It's not that appealing. So once he was walking in the streets of Navadip, and usually when children they see someone with a different kind of appearance, and maybe uh, children get frightened, or sometimes they play. Uh, so what they start doing is they start throwing stones at Babaji Maharaj, and it starts paining. It is very severe. Uh, and as he is tolerating, there are more stones coming in. So he feels a lot of pain. He turns behind, he smiles, and he thinks maybe they will just stop because he's trying to be kind. But what happens is, as he starts continuing to walk, this increases, more stones come up. And it was not tolerable anymore. So he turns behind, he takes his hand and says, Krishna, I know it is you. Please stop it. Otherwise, I will tell Yashoda Maya. Hmm. So, whatever is happening in our life hmm, is actually mercy of Krishna. Hmm. So there are so many different, we just have 5 minutes. This is a very big topic, and then 40 minutes is not sufficient. You're just not even introducing the subject. But I'll just try to share something in this 5 minutes. Um, so many acharyas have written beautiful prayers, beautiful songs. We see Narottam Das Thakur, Srila Rupa Goswami, Prabodhananda Saraswati, Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written so many different beautiful prayers. Yeah, there's a nice prayer, by Narottam Das Thakur. It is claimed to be Narottam Das Thakur. Um, Gauranga Karuna Koro. So like Gauranga Karuna Koro, Dina Hina Jani. मुत्समपतित प्रभु नहीं त्रिभुवानि दंतिथनधारी गौरा दाकिये তোমার কৃপা করি এসো আমার হৃদয় মন্দিরে. So this song actually describes the mood how we to approach Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he says that Gauranga Karuna Karu. Gauranga Mahaprabhu, please show me Karuna. Dina Hina Jani. I'm a Dina. Hmm. I'm the most fallen. Uh, is most low. Mosama Patita Prabhu Nahi Tribhuvane. In all the three worlds, there is no more lower than me. Danti Trina Dhari Gaura Daki Ye Tumar. In the teeth, he's having the straw. A lot of times people, ask this question, like, what is the significance of this? So traditionally, you see that um, if someone has done something wrong, in South India at least we can understand this, that the person will be shaved and he'll be put white and black dots on the head, on the body. This person will be given a straw in the mouth and will be put on a donkey. And the person, is a kind of punishment. The person will be made move around the village. So, Dantar Trina Dhari Gora Daki Ye Tumar. You say, why? What is the significance of this is that the person is considered the absolute menial servant. He does not have any other opinion because he has to keep the straw in the mouth. Hmm? Huh? Kripa kori esho amar hridaya mandire. So please show me your mercy, and please reside in my heart. So unless we try to become humble, unless we try to become uh, in line with our Guru Janas, Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chittete Korea Aikya, The Guru's mission or Guru's mood should be the goal of life for a disciple. Unless we get aligned with that thoughts, leaving behind Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, uh, and all these different things of Kapatya, the cheating tendencies, and all these things which is all related to Ahamtva and Mamatva. And as it is said here in the purport, that if we have to understand Krishna's pastime, we also have to understand Mahaprabhu's pastime. Hmm. So a lot of times we will encounter that people challenge the position of Gaudiya Sampradaya. They will also question Mahaprabhu and his teachings, but we find sufficient evidences from various different scriptures, various different sadhus have described that Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself, and his descending, his avatara, appearance is, his information of appearance had appeared in the past several times. So this is um, this is not debatable anymore, and you see that across different sampradayas, Vaishnava sampradayas, they accept this fact that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Swayam Bhagavan. Hmm. And that is why we also see that, if we just pray to Panchatattva, everything is taken care. It's not that we have to go and pray everywhere, in different forms. It's, yeah, definitely it's the taste and what connection we have. But Panchatattva, all the five tattvas have come together, to establish the Yuga Dharma and also get the devotee back to Krishna. And we are very grateful to our acharyas, our Gurujanas, Srila Prabhupada, to distribute this for free. And something has been given free, the great treasure, or to us. Now, what is our responsibility as as being followers of them, that we distribute, take this, because there's so many people around in the world who are really struggling. They are in a lot of pain. Externally, they show as if that everything is fine. It's when it's like commonly asked, how are you? They will say everyone is fine, but no one is fine in this world. Everyone, is actually getting burnt in this blazing, fire, uh, material fire. And we have to distribute this love to everyone, to all the suffering souls. Hmm? Distribute this, and then Holy Name will do its work. Cheto Darpanamarchana Bahama Dhavagni Nirvapanam. Hmm? It will give them the relief from this material burning. Hmm? I think it's already time. So I would end here. Thank you very much. प्रेम पुरुषोत्तम श्री सचिनंदन श्री गौर हरि की जय। जगत गुरु शिला प्रभुपाद की जय।
Jai.
Sorry, Prabhu, it's a very short time. I don't know how much I could actually cover. This is too deep subject. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for your nectarian class. We really enjoyed the class. And I have a few doubts. Maybe some of the participants, after their sharing, I would like to ask you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. If you have any questions, anything, kindly come on the video. Prabhuji is waiting.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Yeah.
So thank you for sharing a very wonderful, nice pastimes, especially the Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj pastime. It's really make everyone humble. That whatever devotee gets from the devotee or outside of the devotee community, everything is Krishna's plan only. So whatever we get it from devotee, also it's Krishna's. From Krishna only it's coming.
Yes.
We should not see the devotee. We should
Mm.
see the heart of the devotee where Krishna is residing. So very wonderful, Prabhu. Thank you. Thank you very much, Prabhu.
It's often, thank you, Prabhu, for that comment. A lot of times, something happens, some devotee go through some problem through another devotee and so many things. Actually, it is all Krishna's designs. I know he plans that, devotee is going through a certain realization because we all want to become pure devotee, right? So if you want to become pure, then you have to be burnt like the gold. You have to go through the pain because otherwise how are you going to become pure? Huh? So unless there is realization, and to get this realization, at least we should be happy that it's actually a devotee. It's not a demon. There is no longer all the demons coming, taking us, putting in the fire and all the Ramayana and Mahabharata and all these things. So definitely everything is Krishna's plan. At that moment, we may not be able to realize, but over a period of time, we are become very thankful to our Vaishnavas that actually somehow they had to act in certain way on behalf of Krishna, that we have to go through that realization. Thank you for that comment from anything else, devotees?
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna Prabhu, can you please stop this screen so that
Wonderful,
you can
Prabhu.
see the
Thank you.
devotees?
Ah,
Ah,
thank you.
Okay, anybody else quickly?
Hare
Mm.
Krishna Prabhu. Dandavat
Yes.
Pranam Prabhu. Thanks. We know that this kind of subjects and giving you 20 minutes is like difficult, but whatever little was there, I completely agree with Gopal Krishna Prabhu. That was very sweet pastime. And I love the way you said, only thing we need to have is that lavlyam. We'll all have to bring in all the greed and actually direct it here, saying that for the love, I mean, greed for chanting the holy name. That was nice, very, very nice. And of course, I really like the way you said we can't repay the debt for many. In a way, we can't really repay the debt for those whatever the initial guru who have taken us, initial devotees who have taken us, brought us to Krishna consciousness also. I mean, that also is something which we can never forget. So I would like to add them also into this list of parents and many others. It's amazing, Prabhu. Few points, but deep points. Hopefully, we carry that lavlyam today and right through the year and years to come, that we keep chanting the holy name and stay with the devotees. And every now and then, at least get
Hare Krishna
associated
Prabhuji.
also. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Prabhu. So it's a very beautiful comment you made, that the whole existence for devotee, and especially in Gaudiya Vaishnava, is that to develop the mood of crying, because we cannot cry, we become hard-hearted, and unless we feel grateful and the debt or of our Guru Janas, as you rightly mentioned, we can never cry. Because Brahmanda Brahmite Kono Bhagyaman Jiva, and that devotee who chose us, he considered a Bhagyaman, he said, okay, I must deliver this to this particular devotee. So definitely, it is that out of any condition, without any condition, they have bestowed this great treasure. We didn't do any tapasya like Hiranyakashipu. We didn't do anything, when we have been given this great treasure. So definitely, Prabhu, it is that the mercy of our Guru Janas and all the Vaishnavas who are the Kalpa Vrikshas. So you see how many Kalpa Vrikshas are here assembled. Huh?
He is
So
the Kalpavruksha sector leader, Prabhu.
yes, so there are more fruits, and more blessings coming from Prabhu.
Absolutely.
Jai.
Absolutely.
Okay, anything else? Last few, I think.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam Prabhu.
Hare
Prabhu,
Krishna.
again, I'm coming back to Gaurakishore Das Babaji's first time. See, he is tolerating that pain which is given by Krishna. But again, he returns back and tells Krishna, you stop it. Otherwise, I'm going to complain to your Yashoda Maya.
Sure.
How to understand that, Prabhu?
So it is said also, I would just like to comment this particular, add this point to your comment, Prabhu, that there is a verse in the 10th canto, which actually clearly defines that, at whatever, oh, I've been forgetting the verse from 10th canto, uh, that sthane sthitagata shutivan tanuvan manobhi, that whatever place you are, you have to practice, and in that situation there will be so many torments which will be definitely there. Uh, it's not that a easy road ahead. The roads have so many difficulties, but we just have to have the faith that, like Shakshi Gopal, who's walking behind, here Krishna is walking within our heart. He is assisting us, he is taking us along. We are not alone in this journey. Our Guru and uh, Krishna is always with us. Mm. So, yes, Gaurkishadas Babaji's pastime always reminds I had my own realization that no one has created any problem for me. Yeah? Everything happened because if you have to learn, you have to learn through the right teacher. Huh? And all the Vaishnavas are our teacher. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur considered everyone to be his teacher. Everyone. His own disciples also he considered as his teachers. And Vaishnava sees that even sometimes the ants, the cows, or the dogs, everyone is a teacher. That's the mood. And they're serving everyone. Hmm? So we are just trying to become a better servant. How do I become a better servant? And try to be like the salt, or try to be, behind the scene and try to see that everyone become successful. There have been acharyas in our parampara who had said to Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu, you are so merciful, please elevate everyone and give all those karmas to me. Let me be here eternally. Let me be here eternally and suffer on their behalf, and I am most happy. That's the mood of Paradukha Dukhi. Yeah. Yes,
So we want to become better bosses. Okay. So, Prabhu, you have mentioned this Kali Yuga is really special as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. It is a Dhanya Kali Yuga. So, thank you very much, Prabhu, for enlightening into that aspect. Another point is you mentioned that Vipralamba, union and separation. So, as far as this union and separation is concerned, the devotees, they are not always in separation. One or the other time they should come in union, Prabhu. Am I correct?
Actually, the Sambhoga and Vipralamba, both of them exist at the same time. It is just that sometimes the devotee feels Sambhoga and sometimes Vipralamba because without Krishna being there, the jiva cannot exist at all. It is there. It's like the two sides of the coin. If there is a coin, there will be two sides. So there is a river, there will be two banks. So there is a famous pastime, as you know, that when Radha and Srimati Radharani and Krishna are together, and suddenly someone, says that Madhusudan, the bumblebee, has gone away, and Radharani, even though Krishna is present, Radharani starts feeling separation. So
It's the
union,
best example.
so union and separation happen at the same time. At the same time, and sometimes we say that Vipralamba is greater because it means a lot more experience, more emotions in that particular place. But both are same because for a devotee with Krishna or without Krishna, they are feeling with Krishna. They are going through that experience because Krishna is never away. Even today, we see that in Vrindavan, Krishna is enacting so many pastimes. Even today, and not just in Vrindavan, in California, in Melbourne, in China, Krishna is still doing his leelas. Please go.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Prabhu. So, yeah, you have nicely also explained the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appearance internally and externally. So, internal reasons to understand Radharani's love and to taste his own sweetness and also to understand the mood of Srimati Radharani. Of course, you externally is Paritrana. So, we are really, enlightened with your nice class today, Prabhu. So I still remember that you took IDC class for all of us.
Yes.
Rasa Vihari Prabhu and yourself, you being the faculty for all of us. And you asked, actually, I volunteered to ask you the pay for you. We would like to pay for you. Of course, a student cannot repay. And with my force, and you asked something. So you asked the literatures, Vidagdha Madhava, Lalita Madhava. You have asked us. So all the students, they have provided you. I hope you would have all studied by now. And the essence, the cream you have given us today, Prabhu, a part of the cream you have given us. So thank you very much, Hare Krishna.
It's all the mercy of our Acharyas, Prabhu, because as we understand that nothing is in our hand, the body does not belong to us. The life, air does not belong to us. This body does not belong, this material world does not belong to us. Nothing belongs to us. Matta smriti jnanam apamanam cha. Even the intelligence, what has to work, does not belong to us. Everything belongs to Krishna. So whatever he wants, how he wants, he gets it done. And sometimes he uses us as yantra rudhani maya, just an instrument in his great mission. So somehow, Prabhu, thank you very much, for giving me this great opportunity on this most auspicious day. I consider this my great fortune to be, sharing some great, this valuable treasure, which our acharyas have very mercifully bestowed upon us. And I would like to humbly request all the Vaishnavas to share this as much as possible, because this is the only way we can please our Guru Janas. Because as you know, sadhana bhakti does not lead to bhava bhakti. Only pleasing Guru, we are able to get bhava, just not sadhana. Sadhana is good, but unless we please our Guru Janas, there is no next step. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. So let's all convey our token of thanksgivings for His Grace Navkishora Prabhu for his nicely enlightening on these Gaura Purnima celebrations. And on behalf of Prabhu, I also wish each and everyone a blissful Gaura Purnima day. So thank you, Prabhu. Let's all chant the holy name of the Lord for Prabhuji's spiritual well-being and also taking his blessings. And we hope to hear more and more from you, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Let's all chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank
Srila
you.
Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.